Yo, what's up guys? It's Thrasher here, and before I get this commentary going, I would like to say that this is not my gameplay. Well, technically, it is my gameplay, but it's my cousin's gameplay. He was the one who's playing. He came over to my house this weekend, or it would be last weekend, and he was playing. He's usually a PS3 player, and he actually really enjoys the Wii. He thinks everybody's friendly, like that he hears. Well, besides all like the hackers and everything I told him about, and then he didn't really want to play anymore. Who blames him? I mean, pretty much messed up game right now. So, yeah, and so it's a pretty good gameplay. I mean, he's not really used to the Wii controls. Well, PS3 is kind of like almost the same controller, really, but when he plays on like a 2 sensitivity. I'm like, how do you do that? But what's even crazier is he plays on like looking version. So like if any of you don't know what that means, if you like look down, if you like put the controller down, like the analog stick down to like so like you would look down, you would actually look up if you had looking version on. So he plays on that. I don't know how, cause whenever I play over there, I always have to change the controllers, cause I always end up dying. Like I'll be trying to run and I'll be going backwards. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So yeah. So it was kind of new for him, and I'm surprised he actually did this good. I mean, it's not really like a great gameplay, but it's probably it was like his third gameplay on the Wii, and I thought he did pretty good. But enough with that. Pretty much today's topic is one I wanted to touch on for a while now, and I've been getting a lot of questions about it and everything. But it's not like it's like a serious topic, but not so serious to me. But I guess it's serious to people around me. Pretty much it's why my voice is so high, or like why I'm a squeaker, or what some people would call it, which that doesn't really offend me. I mean, everybody can say what they want, but it doesn't really affect me what you call me. But so the reason I'm a squeaker is I have a growth deficiency, and it's not. I have I think the name for it's called Now, before I say it, I'm not a midget. All right, I'm not like super short. Like I'm not a midget. I have. It's called pituitary dwarfism, and if any of you don't know what pituitary is, it's pretty much what produces the cells for puberty, and so it's like it's like they did these tests on me like a couple months back before I started the treatment. And what it pretty much does is like they tested me, had a needle in my arm for like 4 hours. I sat there, and every once in a while the nurse would come and take blood and everything. And they were testing how much pituitary stuff I was putting out, and it's in your forehead. That's where it puts out the stuff. And they weren't like injecting me in the forehead. They had a needle in my arm, and I was just sitting there on my computer all day. And pretty much after it told you how much you were supposed to be putting out, like what the average was. Well, I was putting out like a lot under. I think it was like the 15th percentile or something really low like that. So I had to start taking growth hormones. Now, growth hormones are like what pretty much to give you a boost to start growing. I wasn't growing. Like, like I'm pretty short. Yeah, pretty much. I'm a like 4'11", about 5 foot, and I'm 14 years old. I turned 15 in December, and I know you guys are like, no way, but yeah, that's true. You can believe it if you want. You don't have to believe it, but all I know is that it's true. But yeah, so pretty much they had to give me these growth hormones, and it's well, usually someone would take these insulin needles, like people who have diabetes. They take these little needles about an inch long, and you put it like in your thigh, or on the top part of your thigh, or you're like the top part of your butt, like your buttock, and or you do it like under your where your tricep is, and places like, or like under your belly button, or your navel, or around, not like near your navel, but yeah, so you'd put it there. But I didn't get those needles. They give me the needles once a month. They send all the stuff once a month, but I get this thing called a T-jet, Now what the T-jet is before I say this, I'm like terrified of needles, but not anymore. I used to be like really scared of needles. Like I would freak out if I had to get like a shot. Like every time I went to the doctor, the first thing I asked him like, just please, dude, just tell me now, am I gonna get a shot or a needle or anything inside of me? Like that's the first thing I would ask. I wouldn't. You can cut me, you can stitch me up, you can do anything, but if there's a needle, I don't want to be involved at all. Put me to sleep or something. And but this thing it inserts air. Like what you do is it's a little you mix the medicine and it gives you it gives you a certain amount of dose in this little cool looking bottle, which I'll probably do a vlog about some other time. But and then you put the T-jet thing on the bottle and you twist it until you get to the right amount of medicine you want, and then you pull the bottle out. You hit the unlock button. You put it where first you got to alcohol swab where the spot you want to get the shot at, and then you hit the button on the top and the spring that you were stretching out when you were twisting to get the right amount of dose in there, and when you hit that button the spring launches it, shooting the medicine into your skin by air. Oh, sorry about that. It shoots it into your skin by using air, and it's no needle. There's no needle at all. But if I ever have to get like a dosage over 2 milligrams, then I'm gonna have to switch over to the needles. That's what the lady said who came and told me how to use it. But yeah, so I take it every night. I take like 1.7 milligrams. Had to up my dose because it wasn't quite going properly. Like it wasn't growing enough. But I'm about to go to my second appointment coming up soon, I think. And I grew like about almost an inch in a month. I think that was my first appointment. It was like 2 centimeters, which is like an inch is like 2.56 centimeters. So it's about an inch almost. So I'm sure I've grown well over an inch since my last one. It was about a month and a half ago. And so that's why I'm a squeaker. That's why my voice is high. It's nothing I can control. Like I know not, if you can't control it if your voice is high. There's nothing you can do about it. And so pretty much if you're gonna make fun of me, I honestly don't care. I mean, it's part of my body. I can't do anything about it. Besides the thing I'm doing now is trying to help it. Um, yeah, and also on besides the growing, I've gained a lot of weight. Like I was like really skinny. And I'm not talking about weight like I'm well fat and everything, but yeah, like the weight I've gained, I was about yeah, and you guys are gonna freak out when you hear this. I was about 410 when I started the treatment, and I was about 80 pounds, and now I'm like what is it? About 5 foot and almost 100 pounds, I think. So, and I've only been on it since about April. So, the doctor said it's pretty good going on, what's going on. But after they up the dose, I'm sure it's doing a lot better. But yeah. So, uh, my YouTube career later, I'll eventually get a deeper voice. But besides all that, I just ask you to treat me treat me as if I had a deeper voice, 'cause honestly, it doesn't really matter what your voice sounds like. It's pretty much about your personality and when it comes to all this YouTube stuff. So, yeah, that pretty much about wraps it up about why I'm a squeaker. Final score is 25-2. Peace.